So good news everyone, guess who didn't save at the end of the last video? Oh boy, you'll never figure it out. Yeah, a bit annoying. So I had to redo a little bit of stuff, which is what it is. Our event read may not be entirely the same. There may be some more dead things around. It's all fine. Some good things I have found out though, my chance to look around a bit more around the map while I could. This is the photo store. It's down here on the metro platform, apparently. It's not where I expected. I was expecting to be here. Also, there's a fire escape here that leads to this alley, which leads us back up to here, which is also pretty useful. But for the time being, we're just going to go ahead and swing into the Photoshop here. I've got the key, and I've also got the developing tank. I assume I'm going to need it. So, let's go. But yeah, more things have happened. The star unit down here is pretty dead, so I made sure of that. We have got our stun rod there as well, which I do need to grab actually. So let's go ahead and grab that while we're here. But yeah, you can look at these various bits and pieces, and it turns out, if you read this, young photos. Let's go have a look. Developer fluid. Alright. So let's combine that with this, I guess. What does that say out of curiosity? Good developing. Fixes photographs in seconds. Okay. And that gives us the photograph. Ah! And that's the code we need for the post box. Okay. Makes sense. Oh, shit. It's the old photo. The one that we thought we had. People's Army, 5th Venatan Infantry Division, Unit 12. Brigitte Fukuyama, Anna Huang, Lilith Itou, Rebecca Liang, Elise Ng, Notbura Park, Alina Seo, Helena Wong. And we couldn't see the other half. I think at this point we can now basically confirm that yeah, Alina's it's enough. She's nothing to do with us basically, but she definitely got used by something in an attempt to manipulate us, and it definitely worked. Okay. So we've got the code for... Oh, the pack station's right there, my bad. It's just over here. Let's go ahead and do this next. I feel like we are making progress through here fairly decently, by the way, which is good. So here we've got Lee clothing, which you don't need. Good. So... gives us another card. The Sun card. Also... leaving. I've been found out. I am sure the white-haired girl working at the photo store in Sector C is bioresonant. I think it makes sense. It'd been alluded to. They don't pay me enough to take any more risks. I'm on the next ship to Kitset tomorrow. Meet me at the docks in Sector N if you want to bail too. Son. Imperial spy. So, that confirms that Ariane is bioresonant. And that is being exploited, I think, in some way down here to create all of this. Now, it's easy to think that maybe what's going on is that Ariane is the reason this is happening, but I don't quite think so. I think she's being used probably by someone or something as a vessel, almost like an amplifier to make this happen, but I don't think Ariane, I don't see why she would want to cause, unless she went completely insane, basically. which I just don't think... I don't know, I'm not convinced that's true. Like, I still hard to know everything exactly going on, but it just feels like, as well, like, you know, maybe she sent out, like, a call to help, basically, to... Right, where am I going? This way. A call to help to Elster here, to help her out of the craziness that's happening. So let's put that away. We've obviously got... We're stacking up these cards now. That is 4 of these we've got. We've got the patient key we need for 512, which is over here. Is there anything else that I know to do on the way that I know of? I don't think so. That'll unlock from this side. I can't remember what's here, though. I think this... Yeah, we've got to work out the keypad to get to here, basically. And I guess I'd be swinging by there anyways. I think we're okay with the inventory we've got. I have no health on me. That's probably unacceptable. So yeah, if you come over here, this brings you to this area where there's an alleyway. Now this goes up more, it should be noted, but we're not heading up just yet. Oh shit. There was a file down there as well, but we'll have to go back. Oh, fuck. Let's get out of here. If we can get out of here, we can adjust the frequency to a bit nearer while not being involved in all that hell. Right, one thing I also want to do is I want to change the receiver. There was another thing we could do, bells, and that might be of use. 181, okay. Now, there is going to be carnage here. Come on. Shit. Now, there are enemies on the right there. I'm sure you can see it. Take the repair spray. Let's use the patch. Reunification. Reunification at any cost. All defense cannon battery Veneta 12. Now, bear in mind, we've still got to work out this moon puzzle thing, which I don't know how quite we're going to do that, but we'll work it out. There might be stuff there. I don't know. I don't see it. I'll just move on out of here. Oh, jeez. Now, that door, I assume... I'm just going over there. Right. I don't have the flare gun on me. I did not bring it. Leave there for a second. Elster. Bioresonance and its limitations. I think this was probably Ariane trying to understand more what she was. No other technology has shaped our nation as bioresonance has. Would we have ever been able to free ourselves from the stronghold of the Empire without the support of replicas? Essential technologies like climaforming and induced gravity would be impossible without bioresonance. Despite that, it feels like we've made little effort to really understand or replicate bioresonant effects with conventional technology. Our progress in the development of electronics and microprocessors has stagnated for nearly a century now, as we focus solely on new ways to instrumentalize this barely understood phenomenon. Take replica production, for example. The process of duplicating a neural pattern from a Gestalt donor to a replica brain is still not fully understood. How does synchronicity happen? Why is the duplicate imperfect? What happens to pre-existing patterns in the receiving brain? Recreating a replica purely with microprocessors and digital programming may be far out of reach, but I believe that we've become overly dependent on a poorly understood technology controlled solely by a few gifted individuals. It may not be long before we're back where we were under the Empire. And then we've got this. Pareidolia. Now, if memory serves correct, this is the... It's a thing that happens to some people where you make images out of stuff that isn't that. It's like random. It's like if you look at like a plug socket, for example, but you see a face. It's that kind of idea. Now, what relevance that has to this exactly, I don't know. There's letters. A, E, O, N. Like that, for example? Yeah. What the fuck? That's kind of scary. But we'll take the moon card, but... It's a bit creepy. Well, I didn't mean to leave. We're gonna piss everything off. No space for the flare. Alright, well, I'll have to remember to come back for that at some point. Right, let's embark upon hell. Ow. I see that. Shoot. Jesus. Red disc. Okay. I guess we'll just use the repair spray. It's fine. We'll take the red disc. We're going to need that. We'll have to, I bet we can jump down the thing here. Yep. Ah, and that takes us back to the garbage chute. Okay. That's pretty cool. I like that. Okay, so that takes us back to here. We still need to work out the code for that. That is open. I have opened it, just not opened it from that side. Okay. Patience archived. We've got that patience key as well. So I guess let's do this disc next. Then we gotta try and resolve this. Not entirely sure how we're gonna begin there, but we'll suss it. Alright. Do you think it's got something to do with these cards, maybe? We'll see. Anyways, let's put in the red, not that, red disc. What we got in here? Medibank. It's a database. Thai construction worker. Chronic asthma, osteoporosis, severe hearing loss. Retired technician. Patient is forgetful about her medication. Nita. Notice how a lot of this is like broke up as well. I don't think this one's too interesting, but I think the next ones are. Erika Itou. Born on Rot Front. University student and Rot C, which is where we're at, technically. Medical streak, sprained ankle, grade 1. Very active in sporting. Isolde Itou. It's Issa. Shop assistant, Rot C. Minor fracture of the left shin, double fracture right arm, major laceration of the forehead. Damn. Regularly treated for small lesions, very prone to accidents. Erika Co. Toss remotes were removed. Sasika Lee. Rebecca Liang. Nikolai Nguyen. I'll get to that in a second. Siegfried Yi. And then Ariane Young. Born Rotfront 186. What of birth was Lang. She is a radio officer in Rot C. A history of insomnia, bruising, premature acromoticria. I'm going to assume that is referring to the whitening of hair, but I legit don't know. I'm going to look this up. Hold on. Acro... MO... Absence of pigment in the hair. Yeah, the white hair. That was my guess. When you see a complicated name like that and someone's got a distinguishing characteristic like that, that's probably what's going on. Well, we'll download it. I don't know quite what we need it for, but we might find out later. So, let us put that away, take one of those. Patient key. Alright. That should suffice. And yeah, that's the next thing for us to do. Interesting that we thought was openable, but it doesn't appear to be. Do need to get down the bottom of this this alleyway here and check this out, but unfortunately not able to currently. Let's go up here first. Hopefully not trigger them. I have to run like at the very bottom, but it just about works. Oh, by the way, the fact I got to redo stuff means I was able to actually get hold of that the items there this time. So I guess that there were pros and cons to reload. It was a bit annoying. That's been blocked off now. I can't get to any of this. That's why it was originally openable, but now because I've got the box here, this has been entirely closed off, I suspect. Whoa. Oh no. Dream diary. Night 6. I dreamt I was an imperial farmer. I embraced my love in the red deserts of Kitze when a storm consumed us, the sand grinding us down until nothing remained. Night 13. I was at work with the mines of Leng when I was consumed by a shapeless mass of flesh. My flesh joining with the flesh of many others until only my bones remained. My mind joined the collective of flesh which persists beyond death. Night 16. There's a storm raged in the sky. Runes scattering from Veneta. But I never reached the ocean below. I kept falling when suddenly lightning struck the building and I woke up. Sunless ice below, sunlessly blowing us a rock front. A large creature moved in the darkness below me. I saw a burning eye in the sky above the clouds of Buyan. I was walking through the floating Imperial Palace when the gaze of the sunlight iris burned my body to ashes. Jesus. So clearly what we've got to do here is... This is where the cards have got to go. And what we've got to do is we've got to work out the correct positioning of those. And this is going to be, I suspect, that the cards have got things on them that when we put them down we want to see, get some clues. Obviously I don't have any of them with me right now, so we cannot solve it right now, but now we know what we've got to do with them. That's good. Okay. Now, we only have 5. We need a 6th card. Now, to get the 6th card... The 6th card, I know what it is. The 6th card is in here. We need to solve the keypad. Now, there was a file way back in the inbox. This one. The code is the birthday of my daughters. They were born in Veneta. Check the last 6 digits of their PKZ numbers. And we combine that with the database. Erika and Isolde. 560524, 560524. Okay. We've got to work out the code from there. Okay, so that's what we've got to do. Let us progress. I'm not going to worry about the cards right now. That's a problem for Future Shadow. Okay. So let us swing here. Right, not there. I gotta... I know what I mean. Yeah, Itou. That's the clue. So, let me reread this. The birthday of the daughters. So they're twins. 560524. See if we can interact with any of this. Here we are. Song of the Gods. There exists a connection between all of us that few are fully aware of. A song that we all dance to but few can hear. This deep vibration of the cosmos cannot be just heard and felt. We all resonate in harmony with it, shaping it, deforming it around us. The select few who can consciously perceive it often fear it. Is this referring to bioresonance? Opposed to the sound of the stars, to invasive the noise of the unaware around them, polluting their soul with their fickle emotions. Once in a while, some are born that cannot only hear and play this music of the worlds, but who can conduct it. Gifted individuals capable of manipulating these essence of the world around them. Many believe that the Grand Empress is such a being. Her immense will bent humanity into the Empire of Yusen and lifted us to the stars. It was her power that imbued life into the first of the machine servants that now carry the weight of the Empire on their carbon steel backs. Oh boy. I'm sorry. Here I sit, forming mortals after my image, a race resembling me, to suffer, to weep, to enjoy, to be glad, and thee to scorn, as I. We've seen a couple of times now where we've seen individuals corrupt and turn like that. We saw Adler, the commander, and now we've seen it happen to Issa. And both of them, it seemed like the thing that they held dearest to them, when they felt like it had been lost, that this happened. Could just be a guess, but... Unlucky for some, eh? Discovered a true source of the ability of the mind to alter the physical world, creating physical phenomena remotely simply by consciously, unconsciously willing them into existence, from the basis of the entire field of bioresonance technology. For the advent of it, casual correlations were often falsely interpreted simply as chance, remote viewing, doppelgangers, or the Pauli effect, classified as related to it. The world we live in would be impossible without bioresonance, but its origins remain unclear. That's my guess. That is my guess. Alright, everyone. Jesus. Dial ring. Oh! So there was a thing. I've gone into the wrong thing. Sorry, everyone. We noticed, yeah, the atrium here, there was something ringed there. Oh, I see. So because we've done all this, this has all been fleshed out, so this is now dropped here for us. Makes sense. Okay. Alright. Well, before I end this, let me very quickly do this. Drop that. Drop that. And let's go grab this. See. Alright, everyone. So yeah, we'll call this a video. I'll have to stop recording it as well. So I am going to do a very quick bit of off-screen work. Being that I'm going to just run some of the tarot cards up. Just so, because we've got 6 cards, and they all, you know, I'm not allowed to stack them. You know, that would be, you know, that'd be against the rule of 6. How could you possibly do that? So I'm going to run up some of these, because we have to do some back and forwards anyways, just to kind of assist with that. We'll mess about that when we get up there. What I'm also going to do is I'm going to have a little look down this back alley. I suspect this door doesn't go anywhere, but I think there might be some goodies down there, so I'm going to have a little inquire upon that off the side as well. But other than that, I suspect it is we resolve the tarot table and we get something to use with that lens to solve the mural. And then I think we might be basically at the end of the game. I've said this a few times, so I could be wrong. Anyways, thank you for watching, and well, if our time of this game does grow short, it has been some journey. I'll see you then.